Hi, good afternoon. Today is Friday, November 7th, and I just came home. I went to grocery shopping and I made a list. I made a list that I have to buy, but I totally forgot some of them. So yeah, and I keep receipt because I managed to keep track of my household account. So yeah, and I'm gonna eat lunch, and I want to eat healthy food, so I cook apples using microwave, and I'm gonna eat yogurt and nuts, and I'm gonna study English with practical.
Good morning, Ari. I'm excited to start our first lesson today. Let's use some real-life topics and try out new words together. Are you ready to get started?
I made my lunch. Yes, and today I'm off, and I hung laundry outside because of the nice weather.
That sounds relaxing, Ari. Having a day off with nice weather feels great, doesn't it? Hanging laundry outside always makes clothes smell fresh. How do you usually like to spend your day off? Do you have any plans after finishing your chores?
I already finished cleaning my house, and I bought some item that I need.
Wonderful. You already finished cleaning, and you bought something you needed. That sounds like a productive day. What item did you buy? Was it something for your house, for cooking, or maybe something for yourself?
I tend to forget something that I really need. So today I made a list that I going to buy, but I ended up forgetting some of them.
I know that feeling, Ari. It's easy to forget things, even with a list. You can say, I made a shopping list, but I still forgot some things. Does this happen to you often? Or was today just special? What do you usually forget when you go shopping?
To be honest, it happens a lot to me, and my husband always said it doesn't work to make a list beforehand.
Thank you for sharing, Ari. You can say, to be honest, it happens to me a lot. My husband always says making a list before shopping doesn't work. That's a natural way to talk about it. Why do you think you still forget things, even with a list? Does something distract you at the store?
Yes, it's exactly what I wanted to say. Making a list before shopping doesn't work. Making a list beforehand doesn't work.
Great sentence, Ari. Here's a tip. In English, you can say, making a list before shopping doesn't work for me. This shows it's your personal experience. Do you think there is a different way that helps you remember things better when shopping? For example, do you use your cell phone for notes or ask family to remind you?
Maybe one of the way is before going to the counter, I need to make sure I put everything I need, right?
Nice idea, Ari. Here's a more natural way to say it. Maybe before I go to the counter, I need to make sure I have everything I need. Checking your cart before paying is a good habit. Have you ever noticed something important you forgot just in time? Or do you usually remember only after you get home?
Speaking of forgetting something, when I was a high school student and the day I take the exam for university, I forgot the ticket.
Thank you for sharing, Ari. That sounds like a very stressful experience. You can say, when I was a high school student, on the day of my university exam, I forgot my exam ticket. How did you handle that situation? Were you able to go back for the ticket, or did someone help you?
My father took it for me. Brought?
That's wonderful, Ari. You can say, my father brought it to me. It's great that your father could help you at that important moment. How did you feel when that happened? Were you nervous, or did you feel relieved when your father arrived?
I'm so relieved and
I understand, Ari. You can say, I was so relieved. That's very natural and clear. Did your father say anything special to you when he gave you the ticket? Or did he just give it and wish you luck?
yeah, I'm a person who make a mistake like this. So my father was like, you did again.
That's a good way to explain it, Ari. You can say, I'm the kind of person who makes mistakes like this, so my father said, you did it again. It sounds like your father knows you well and has a sense of humor. Did his comment help you feel relaxed, or did it make you more nervous before the exam?
Yes, of course.
I see. It sounds like your father's words made you feel a little more relaxed and not so worried. Sometimes a small comment or a bit of humor from a family member can really help, right? Do you think you are more careful now because of that experience? Or do you still sometimes forget things?
Maybe I haven't changed.
Thank you for your honest answer, Ari. You can say, maybe I haven't changed. That's a nice, natural way to express it. Many people have little habits that don't change easily. Is there anything you do now to help yourself remember important things? Or do you just accept that forgetting sometimes happens?
But lately, I feel I forgot something a lot lately because of my age.
That's a clear sentence, Ari. Here's a small improvement. Lately, I feel I forget things a lot because of my age. Many people feel the same as they get older. It's very normal. Do you get worried when you forget things, or do you just laugh about it and move on?
When I was young, I heard of that a lot from people who was older than me, but I didn't understand the feelings at the moment. But today, I really understand their feelings.
Great sentences, Ari. Here is a smoother way to say it. When I was young, I heard older people say that a lot, but I didn't understand their feelings at the time. Now I really understand how they feel. It's interesting how our feelings change as we grow. Is there anything else that you understand better now compared to when you were younger?
Great sentence. Here's a smoother way to. When I was young, I heard older people say that a lot. I heard older people say that a lot, but I didn't understand their feelings at that time. Now I really understand how they feel. I talk about gray hair with my friend.
Nice sentence. You can say, I talk about gray hair with my friend. That sounds very natural. Is it a fun topic for you both? Or do you and your friend feel worried about gray hair? How do you feel when you notice more gray hairs?
We worry about gray hair, and we always talk about how to hide our gray hair.
That's a very natural way to say it, Ari. You can also say, we worry about gray hair, and we always talk about how to hide it. Do you try to color your gray hair at home, or do you go to a hair salon? Have you or your friend found any good ways to hide gray hair?
So far, I think I don't need to color my gray hair because I don't have a lot gray hair now.
Very clear, Ari. You can say, so far I don't think I need to color my gray hair because I don't have a lot right now. That sounds good. If you don't have much gray hair, there's no need to worry yet. Does your friend have more gray hair than you, or are you both about the same?
She has more gray hair, so she colors her gray hair often. So she said it costs a lot.
Great explanation, Ari. You can say, she has more gray hair, so she colors her hair often. She says it costs a lot. Coloring hair at a salon can be expensive. Has your friend ever tried coloring her hair at home to save money, or does she always go to a salon?
On the other hand, other friend gave up coloring her gray hair, so her hair color is almost gray, and she enjoy gray hair.
Nice job, Ari. Here is a more natural way to say it. On the other hand, another friend gave up coloring her gray hair. So now her hair is almost all gray, and she enjoys it. That's wonderful that she feels happy with her gray hair. Do you think you might do the same someday? Just enjoy your gray hair? Or do you want to keep your natural color as long as you can?
I want to enjoy gray hair like her.
That's a great attitude, Ari. You can say, I want to enjoy gray hair like her. It shows you are positive about this change. Do you think people around you, like your family or coworkers, would also support you if you stopped coloring your hair someday?
I totally forgot the word in English. That means kechi in Japanese. Stingy.
No problem, Ari. The word for kechi in English is stingy. You can use it to talk about someone who does not like to spend money. Do you want to try making a sentence with stingy?
Yes, let's try.
Great. You can say, my friend is stingy, so she doesn't like to eat at restaurants. Would you like to make your own sentence about someone being stingy at a restaurant?
I'm stingy, so I never use vending machine outside.
Excellent sentence, Ari. Here's a small adjustment for natural English. I'm stingy, so I never use vending machines outside. Very clear. Is there something special you like to spend money on, even if you are usually stingy?
I want to know the expression that not means stingy, but people who pay money smartly and save money.
Great question, Ari. In English, you can call someone who pays money smartly and saves money thrifty or frugal. These words mean someone who plans carefully and does not waste money, but it is not a negative word like stingy. Would you like to try making a sentence with thrifty or frugal?
Which one do you use often?
Good question, Ari. In everyday conversation, frugal is used more often than thrifty. People often say, she is very frugal, to mean someone is good at saving money and not wasting it. Would you like to try making a sentence with frugal?
I'm wondering, the thrifting comes from thrifty?
Great question, Ari. Yes, thrifting comes from thrifty. Thrifting means shopping at thrift stores to save money and find used items. People who are thrifty often like thrifting. Have you ever tried thrifting, or would you like to visit a thrift store?
I'm crazy about thrift stores.
That's a great sentence, Ari. I'm crazy about thrift stores. It's very natural and easy to understand. What do you like to look for when you go to thrift stores? Do you usually search for clothes, kitchen goods, or something special?
I'm not searching for special, but I just looking around. Anything special?
Very natural, Ari. You can say, I'm not looking for anything special. I just like to look around. Sometimes just looking around is the most fun. You never know what you might find. Have you ever found something interesting or surprising in a thrift store?
Yes, I have had yet a lot. And when I found the thrift store, I cannot stop myself from visiting.
Excellent sentences, Ari. Here's a little help for an even smoother way. Yes, I have found a lot of interesting things. When I see a thrift store, I can't stop myself from going in. Do you have a favorite memory or a best find?
Yes, when I see thrift store, I cannot stop myself from going in. I can stop myself from going in.
That's a very clear and natural sentence.
Thank you for teaching English. Today I learned frugal and thrifty. Stingy.
You're very welcome, Ari. I'm glad you learned new words like frugal and thrifty today. Your sentences are getting more natural each